It's voluntary Thursdays again. Again, one of my favorite days. We're way too early this time, but we're going to go ahead and get in where it's warm and sit down and wait for everybody. How are you, sir?
Good.
Hey guys, quick warning, this next bit, I don't know what happened. The camera just screwed up the audio completely. I thought it was a really good talk, so I'm going to put it in here anyway. I don't have time to re-record it today, so if it's super annoying, I understand, I apologize. Just skip this video and I'll see you tomorrow. Overall, this day has been a complete mixed bag. I woke up feeling kind of crappy, and I got better over the course of the day. I started the day off with some crappy drama at work and ended the day at Voluntarius of Dallas, having some of the best debates and some of the best conversation I've had to date. The people that show up, the conversations that we have, the debates we get into just never fail to satisfy. Today we had a new person show up, so I didn't actually turn the camera on much because it kind of makes, new people feel awkward. I mean, hell, it makes the people that normally come there feel awkward sometimes. Not everybody, I guess, is, going to be comfortable in front of the camera. But she walks into the middle of a debate, a very friendly, healthy debate with one of the people there, and we're talking about, this thing called the Coma test. So the Coma test is like a quick ethical test used to weed out sort of invalid ideas. It deals in primarily weeding out what are called positive moral obligations. And we were like deep into the middle of this discussion about agency. If a guy, I don't want to put everybody to sleep, but if a guy in a coma doesn't have agency, then he can't be good or evil. Therefore, the Coma test doesn't really clarify anything. Anyway, so the new lady walks into the middle of this conversation, sits down, and normally, like the new people, I try and ease them in. Hi, what's your name? Welcome to the group. Thanks for coming. Tell us about yourself. What's your background? Are you curious about the group? Are you curious about us? What can we tell you? What would you like to talk about? Just really simple stuff like that to get them engaged and make them feel comfortable. This poor lady walks right into the middle of this and actually does pretty good. She seems interested. She seems engaged. She starts participating and asking questions. And, I think it turned out pretty well. After that, man, we talked about everything. We talked about God and religion and parenting. And if it's okay to, forcefully control your kids when there isn't, a safety concern, an immediate safety hazard. We talked about the ways in which the way we were parented affects our entire outlook on the rest of our lives and kind of power structures that we expect to be in place. For example, if our parents are very heavy-handed on us, if they're very controlling, very disciplinarian, even if they're abusive, if we come into this world in that environment as we're children, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up through 18, that becomes normal. That is normal. We all accept the reality with which we're presented when we're born. And so when you then become an adult and you're out in the world, you look for and accept by default, without questioning, these other power structures that are also over us, in control and in domination over us, like the state and federal government in the case of America. You don't question the existence of these authorities in your life because your entire existence in the universe, there's been a controlling influence over your life. Anyway, so if I tried to relate all the awesome conversations that I had tonight, we'd be here for 3 hours. I would like to point out that this is number 15. We are halfway to 30 days. Again, I'm still surprised that we've made it this far. In some ways, I'm more optimistic than I was at the 7-day check-in that I'm going to be able to make it to 30 days. Though I'm not sure at this point if my life may be optimal for, daily vlogging. I have some days where I work from the time I wake up till the time I go to sleep, and there's literally no story to tell you for that day other than to have short conversations like these. So if short conversations like these, on the days when I don't have some, pretty panoramas and scenes and sunsets and interesting interactions to show you, so on days like that, I think conversations like this, more one-on-one, me just kind of telling you my thoughts on whatever topic is in my head for that day, is what I'm going to be able to give you, and I'd like to hear your feedback on if that's something you're interested in watching. I mean, I definitely prefer to kind of produce these more fun, visually appealing, exciting, or artistic storytelling blogs. I definitely prefer those, but that's just not my life every day. Some days, like I said, my life is work and sleep and interesting ideas in my head. So I think if this is going to continue working, some days that's just what it's going to be, and I'm okay with that. I want to know if you guys are. See you tomorrow. Danny, are you having fun? Wow. Are you having fun?